125 billion. That is the amount of funds that are being lost by merchants each year due to friendly fraud chargebacks. So what is a friendly fraud chargeback? Due to the fact with a simple click on the Dispute This Charge button on their credit card state portal, consumers can easily make an invalid claim and receive funds in return from a transaction that they made. This can be an innocent mistake by the cardholder, like misidentifying the travel merchant's name on their credit card statement, or something more criminal, like trying to receive something for free. So who foots the bill when this happens? The travel merchant. The funds are taken from the travel merchant's bank account, and the goods and services are also lost. And this problem in the travel industry is significant. Based on a survey that we recently conducted, 20% of consumers in the US have filed a travel-related chargeback in the last 12 months. That's 1/5 of all cardholders. Hi, I'm Roenen Ben-Ami, co-founder and chief risk officer at Justt. During my time in the payment space, I saw firsthand the amount of funds that were being lost by merchants due to these friendly fraud chargebacks. Though there is a process in place for merchants to provide documentation and prove that they're illegitimate, many merchants do not have the understanding or manual resources to actually provide this documentation. So much of these funds are left on the table. During my time building a solution that was manual and dealing with these challenges, I decided to think bigger and realized that a solution was needed for all merchants across all industries. And that is why we built Justt. We're a technology that automates dispute processing, tailors the solution per chargeback type, and is able to optimize the results using machine learning. So how do we do this? First, we provide a solution that is hands-free for merchants. We pull all the chargeback data into our own systems and are able to build the solution for them and update that solution as industry changes happen each year. Then we are able to tailor that solution per merchant for their specific types of chargebacks using dynamic arguments. We do not work off of templates. Those arguments are designed for each specific type of chargeback that comes in. And third, we're able to do all of that and submit the evidence on the merchant's behalf in an automated fashion. So if volumes fluctuate, the top quality evidence still gets through for all of their cases. And finally, we use machine learning to optimize the results. The more chargebacks that run through our system, the smarter our system becomes at recovering funds for merchants. And that's what makes Justt so different. We're hands-free, automated, and data-driven. So what does it look like in practice? The numbers speak for themselves. Here's a merchant that we've been able to triple their recovery rates to date and have saved them almost $3 million. In addition, their teams can now focus on other aspects of the business. But we haven't stopped there. We're continuing to innovate. We also have our customer hub that shows merchants all of their chargebacks and their statuses across different payment service providers, card schemes, and much more. And several months ago, we unveiled our additional data science-based capabilities that provide merchants with more insights around their chargebacks and allows them to have actionable insights to improve their business health. First, we have win rate predictability. Chargebacks can take 120 days to receive a final result. Due to this, finance teams struggle to understand what will be their future recovery rates. We're able to use our advanced algorithms to predict future recovery rates with Justt solution. Performance explainability. Chargeback recovery rates, if analyzed properly, you can understand why they're fluctuating month over month and receive insights on how to improve your business. We're able to provide those insights to merchants so that they can use them internally. And finally, data boost. If merchants can provide us with additional data from their systems, This allows us to improve the solution on their behalf. However, this can be a pain point for merchants. Providing this data should be used as a cost-benefit analysis so that they can understand when to provide that data for them. Our tool provides those insights for them. These new features strengthens Justt's position as a data-driven, holistic chargeback solution. Now we're not only using machine learning and data to improve the recovery rates for merchants behind the scenes, we're also providing these insights to merchants so that they can have actionable insights to improve their business health. As the only solution on the market that provides these features, this is part of a larger strategy to propel Justt as the category king of chargeback mitigation. For merchants who want the most advanced chargeback solution on the market, there is Justt. Thank you.
Right on time. Mike?
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Roenen. Audience, what do you think of Justt's automated chargeback solution?
Sorry, up in here?
Thumbs up and thumbs down.
Asking the audience. Mostly greens out here. Focus group. Greens, Ellen's not completely sold. Ellen, maybe we'll start with you.
Sure. I mean, I think this is a huge problem, and if you've solved it, it's awesome. I have no idea from your presentation how you're actually doing it, though, so that's what I'm curious about.
Great. So in the end, the chargeback process to prove that they're illegitimate is manual. You have to provide documentation, pull data from many different sources. We pull all that data, and we build the actual documentation in an automated fashion and present it on behalf of the merchant to the payment processors and to the ecosystem, to the issuers and to the card schemes. We're able to use third-party solutions that enrich that data, tell more about the transaction, the cardholder themselves, and just that core part of the solution provides better win rates than merchants have today. And then we're using machine learning to find the weak spots and optimize the results over time by running A/B tests and improving those weak spots.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, and just to follow that up, right, for a hotel, which it is a huge industry problem, tell me how you're actually getting that data from the hotel. So are you pulling from PMS? Have you built out integrations? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Of course. So we have three main data sources. We have the payment processor data. That can be an Adyen, a Braintree, a Stripe, an Elevon, whatever your payment processor is. And depends on the integration the merchant has, what data is available in the payment processor. We work with third-party solutions, 3 to 4 dozen, that provide us additional data, either helping us prove that the true cardholder is behind the transaction or the goods and services were provided. And whatever data we can't get from those two sources, then we also take merchant data. And merchant data, we're flexible with our merchants in how they can actually provide that data to us. Because chargebacks aren't live transactions, they can provide us with a CSV file once a week with those additional data points. They can integrate with our API so they're completely hands-free and provide that data, as well as there's many third-party solutions in the travel industry that we're integrated with, and we can pull that data directly from them so that they don't need to lift a finger.
Arshit?
Are you targeting travel only, or are you going after other use cases as well?
About 10 seconds, Roenen.
So we're across all different industries. We specifically have a team that's focused on the travel industry because we've seen this is such a big pain point in the travel industry.
Great, thank you very much. Roenen, Mike?